Hello everyone. In this video I will analyze Bitcoin and Ethereum. I continue my analysis regularly, as we do every Saturday. Today, after this video, gold and silver ounce analysis will be live in the evening. Tomorrow, platinum palladium ounce analysis, stock market indices analysis and dollar parity analysis videos will be published separately for friends who trade in leveraged markets. I want to start Bitcoin and Ethereum by saying that those who want can watch what they want. Let's start with Bitcoin first. Bitcoin, has returned from the level that we say can work as an important resistance, which we call this $48,000 level, trend change level and 1/1 line. My sell order for a long time. I placed it at this level for Bitcoin. However, since I was making profits in stock market indices, I had already made my sales in stock market indices, so I moved the selling of Bitcoin to a higher point. I increased it to 56,350. So I was starting to target my 2/1 line. There is no problem with that. But for those who have 100% of the whole Bitcoin portfolio, it would be nice to have a sale here. My buy order is at the level of $35,000 below. In other words, I do not have any problems with keeping what I have, since I do not own all the money I have allocated to the cryptocurrency exchange in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Because I still think it would be right to buy from 35,000 if it goes down. When we look at the medium long term, I think we can go much higher for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Dollar index visited the 100 level this week and returned. Fed, the US Federal Reserve, has statements such as we will tighten, we will increase interest rates too much. But some of the market pretends to take it seriously, some of it doesn't. Because when we look at the actions, we see that there are not so many tightening areas left. The dollar index has now come to 100. They won't get too tight. They'll just pretend like they're going to get too tight with verbal prompts. We will see over time how much he will take them into consideration in the market. So I don't expect a big tightening. I just expect constant verbal interventions that they will tighten too much. The market will show decreases with the effect of these verbal interventions to some extent. But I think we will see that the effect of these verbal interventions disappears after a while. And I think that both the dollar and the dollar index will depreciate in the medium and long term. I think the stock markets will go up and make an inflation rally. I think that the cryptocurrency market can also be seen as a hedging tool due to the existing inflation. And it will experience an inflation rally. I mean, against the coins, what you see is what we are looking at. Bitcoin and the US dollar against it. Bitcoin and money. I think we will bring it to a process where all currencies will lose value due to high inflation. And it looks like this process may continue for the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe if they take a real step after that, that is, if they take a real step instead of such verbal steps, then we can see real declines in business. Currently only one theater is being played. I get very tight. I get tight a little. I get very tight. A theater play is being played. As if the market is supporting this theater. I mean, when they say I'm going to get tighter, it drops a little. But no one is getting tight. So for the medium long term, I don't see any problems. On the Bitcoin Ethereum side, I think that both the stock markets and the American stock markets will rise in the medium long term. Bitcoin is probably moving in correlation with the NASDAQ anyway. So I don't see any problem there. The 48,000 region will continue to operate as an important resistance. If it exceeds here, it can reach the 56,000 region very quickly. But it may arrive in a few days. That is, when it exceeds, it can come and go out again in a few days very quickly. Therefore, when it closes above 48,000, it will be a buy signal. We see below that the 35,000 region will work as a support again. I continue to hold my 35,000 purchase order. If it comes to the 35,000 region, I will have bought Bitcoin with all the money I reserved for Bitcoin. I bought it from 40,744 before. I will take the second stage at 35,000 and then I will start waiting for the medium and long term. If it goes up to 56,350, I will sell what I have. I will have done whichever comes first. We're moving to Ethereum. We said last week that Ethereum has essentially crossed that important resistance. Here, the target should now be at the level of $3,900. But it looks like it's doing a retest. According to the current image, it also pulled Ethereum down as stock market indices have started to correct. Currently, there is a possibility that the 3,180 level may work as support. If he attacks again from here, he can quickly go to 3,900. The 3,900 would definitely be a good spot for profit making. There is a high probability that it will go down again from here. So if we see this movement first, I think it would be right to realize at 3,900. I think the 2,370 region is also suitable for buying if Ethereum comes down with the dissolution that Bitcoin and other stock market indices will experience in the short term. I myself continue to hold my purchase order at 2,370. Once again, he has reached the point where he has come twice before. There may be concussions. I think it will take it from here and continue its upward movement after that. For the medium-long term, I don't see any problems in the cryptocurrency market. I think strong upward movements will start, but it will most likely start with the second half of the year. In other words, I see a higher probability of an upward movement in June, July and August. I currently see spool consolidation as time-passing moves. I do not see any problems for those who hold in the medium-long term, that is, for cryptocurrency investors. As I said, there will be some back and forth in the short term. We see that the cryptocurrency market is also affected, especially due to this sale in stock market indices. I'll buy at 2,370. If 3,900 comes, I'll sell it. This is how I continue to watch. Hope it helps. See you next week. I wish you all good luck.